today. From NRG.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. First carry now for Justice Hill. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Now we see the first throw of the ball game, and he's got it complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. In motion right, one of the tight ends. On 3rd down, Jackson. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. They'll run for the first time with Hill. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Jackson from the shotgun. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. It's a scintillating run by Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. On first down, here's Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll let this go deep for Collins. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Noah Brown high in the air to bring it in. And the Texans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Ka'imi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. They have the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Dobbins hit and he fumbles. And the Texans scoop it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. Now, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. Now an option play on second down. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Here is 3rd down and 4. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 39. Here's Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. And they'll try to run the option here. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So now, I think even our referee is confused. The defense accepted the holding penalty, but they just got the ball on the fumble recovery, so that will be negated. That's a tough one to comprehend. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Jackson. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Now Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Zay Flowers. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Stroud now on 1st and 10. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. The game clock setting at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the 2-minute warning. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. A slant route caught by Bateman. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. This taken in right around the goal line. Breaks through the contact and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 26 and a first down. And Stroud now to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. The throwing again is Stroud. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Now Jackson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Jackson to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Texans going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. A give up the middle to Singletary. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Well, I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your holder, roll him out. You got the option to run or pass. Just didn't work.
Not at all, and the communication was excellent defensively to make sure that receivers were covered as they escaped from the line of scrimmage, because that's supposed to be a surprise to everyone, and that's how they get free. People forget their assignments on defense. That didn't happen. And think about the guy rolling out with the football, looking for an open person, no one there.
Helpless feeling.
Helpless, because that gap between you and defenders now is going to close and close quickly.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw is Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jackson will throw again. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Jackson now. That is caught. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson, option right. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one, and that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to him.
And partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, it's Stroud. They'll let this go deep for Collins.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that.
Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins from 19 yards away. And the Texans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. And that time, finally, a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That'll go as a pickup of 8. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Jackson options out left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Ravens get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Stroud. And that, nearly picked off. It would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. Here's Stroud.
He's going to let it fly.
And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
So it's a win here for the Ravens, and it was just too much Lamar Jackson. He really played well.
Yeah, and this was more about what he did with his legs than what he did with his arm. He had just 1 touchdown pass, but he more than made up for that with 3 touchdowns scored on the ground.